Hello guys, it's Nick and welcome back to my channel. Good morning from Kathmandu, Nepal. So today guys, I have my first full day in Kathmandu, so I'm going to take you along with me. I've started nice and early. It's because I haven't been here in the daytime yet. Last night when I arrived it was late. But this is where my hotel is, down this cute little street. And this is when I'm staying at, Nepal Pavilion Inn. And it's really nice, it's really decorated really beautifully with traditional kind of like Nepali decor. It's very like boutique style, it's really cute. Very comfortable, very clean, so recommended if you are coming here. So my first stop is Swayambhunath Temple. It is called the Monkey Temple and it's considered one of the most sacred, I think the most sacred Buddhist temple in the world. If I'm wrong, tell me in the comments. That's what I read. And so yeah, it looks like just this beautiful temple on the top of the hill and you can see over all of Kathmandu Valley. I'm actually going to walk there. It's like over 40-minute walk to there. But yeah, I feel like walking, why not? We'll get to see more of the city that way, and also I will stop for like a coffee and some breakfast wherever I find. I haven't really started anywhere, so we're just winging it. But yeah, that's where we're starting off. Then I'll head to Durbar Square. That's where I'll spend the evening, and yeah, that's kind of my plans for now. So I'll just show you along this area of Kamel and my journey to the temple. The streets are pretty narrow here, so you have to be careful. But if you are used to being in India, then it's normal. But I have heard people say that about Nepal, like the streets are crazy, but it's kind of same for me. So guys, I've just passed this cute little cafe slash breakfast place and I'm just getting a sandwich and a coffee and it's really cute. Sometimes I'm realizing that I don't need to plan everything, that just wandering in somewhere can also be good. Having some breakfast and we'll continue my adventure then. Guys, that was so good and so cute. This girl serving me, I'd say she was like not more than a teenager. But yeah, I saw so much there, and coffee. Coffee was amazing, like the best coffee I think I've had abroad ever. Definitely better than India's coffee. No offense, lovely India. But yeah, and she was doing her homework like while serving me and everything. I just felt like I gave them a nice tip. They're so nice and hardworking people here. So do tip and like try not to haggle as much as possible if you can afford to, because you know, these people are just trying to make a life and make a living. So also one thing I never talked about was the language. So obviously they speak Nepali here, but Nepali and Hindi have the same Devanagari script. So there are many words that are the same or similar in Hindi and Nepali. So a lot of people here can speak Hindi. So if you speak Hindi with them, a lot of people will be able to at least understand and speak back with you in Hindi as well. So that's also useful for if you know Hindi or are a Hindi speaker. And the girl in the cafe, she thought I was Nepali. She was like, "Where are you from?" I said, "Ireland." She's like, "Oh, I thought you were Nepali." Like, thanks. This is why I like to blend in, guys, and wear, well, I mean, I wear this anyway in India, but just blending in is a nice feeling when just get a little bit less stares, just a little bit. But in general, Nepal is like, people aren't staring as much as in India. There's so many tourists here, so they're so used to probably seeing tourists and everything. It's not like a wow thing for them. So you can see a lot of places are still closed. Maybe it's just because it's early, but I'm not sure. And these are all the kinds of houses that they have here, like maybe like 4 stories high max, and just like lots of different colors as well. It's the same in Himachal, so I don't know, is it a mountain thing to have colorful houses, but it's really nice. And here you can see the mountains in the distance. Huge mountains. I mean, this obviously isn't even as big as it gets, but Himalayas in general are just, for me, so huge because we don't have such high mountains in Ireland. I'm now ascending a mountain area. Wow. And here it is, up there. And these are the Buddhist prayer flags. You will find them so much around here in Nepal and also in northern parts of India. So this building here is a monastery, Sri Jagat Prakash Monastery. How beautiful it is. Wow, guys. In the front, look at that. The detail is just amazing. So a lot of the shops on the way up to the temple are these kind of stores selling like prayer beads, Tibetan bowls, gems, bracelets, all kinds of things. Lots of just cute little cafes. So it's up these steps and then to there. So this is also referred to as the monkey temple, and because there are so many monkeys there, and I'm a bit nervous because hello. I don't know. Are they going to try to steal my phone? So I'm just going to put everything in my bag and keep it close to me and hope it will be okay. So this is where I had not yet realized, but I lost my microphone. It fell off my kurti. I was talking about how there's also Ganesh statues at this Buddhist temple because there's such a blend here of Hinduism and Buddhism, and they've coexisted together here for centuries. The view is so amazing. Guys, I just lost my microphone. Like, I have it attached here and it's magnetic, and maybe this is too thin and it's gone, it's lost. Oh my god. And I only just got those microphones. Oh my god, I can't believe that's gone. Okay, so the last audio of all of the things I've taken here you probably will not hear, so I will have to do some voiceover, I guess. So apologies in advance. What a disaster, but Ellie says it's such amazing view here. It's still quite misty and cloudy, maybe because the time of day, but it's still very beautiful. I feel like I must have lost the microphone on the steps on the way up because I checked back the audio and I had it when I was coming up the steps, so I'm gonna have a look on my way back and see is it there. Fingers crossed. But yeah, this is such an amazing place, and just the Himalayas in the background, it's incredible. I hope you can see just all of the coloured houses, like it's so colourful and pretty. Guys, I found the microphone on one of the steps. There's like hundreds of steps. I can't believe I found it. Anyway, I'm happy that I found my microphone. Okay, so I am just out of the temple now. It is so much bigger than I thought. It's so beautiful. The details, the view from the top, amazing. Just such an amazing place. My plan now is to go to Durbar Square. Then I'm not really sure because I know that the Aarti for Pashupatinath is 6-ish p.m. So I have a lot of time until then. So I think I'm just going to try to do all of the things in between. There's another Buddha temple which is like, I think like almost an hour away, I believe. So I will probably get I will have to get a taxi there. Also guys, these prayer wheels are, you spin them like this. It is good karma and sends out positive energy into the world. It's also a form of meditation that Tibet Buddhists use. So it's kind of the equivalent of as if you were saying them by spinning them. So you would go all along the temple doing that. And they were also at the top of the temple also. Yummy. और आपके पास change है 1000 से. Now I'm going to Buddha Stupa. Okay guys, I've arrived at Buddha Stupa. It's about 30 minutes from Kathmandu. I think definitely if you're coming here, use the InDrive app if you're traveling around because it will charge you normal price. Because Nepali rupees and Indian rupees are very different, so I can't even like try and compare like, oh well, 30 minutes costs this much in India. It doesn't matter, it's so different here, so lesson learned. But anyway, that's my good karma for today. I paid a lot for that taxi. Okay, so guys, this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So is the monkey temple that I was at as well. Actually, just realized that that one was also a UNESCO Heritage World Heritage Site. The buildings here are so nice as well, the architecture and just the details. So much detail in Nepal. And so many just arts and crafts shops. A lot of people in Nepal make their money here via tourism and making and buying and selling such items. Tibetan bowls, idols, jewelry, that kind of thing. So many beautiful handmade items, wall hangings, pictures. So stupas are used generally for prayer in the form of walking around them. That's why you see the prayer cylinders. And also to house monks and Buddhists inside as well. This one is said to house the remains of a Buddha, so an enlightened one. So that's why it's such a sacred place. All of these places here also have relevance and significance in Mahabharata. That's why it's also a Hindu place of civic significance. Yeah, I'm really feeling hot and thirsty now, so I think I might get a bubble tea. There's lots of bubble tea options here, which is nice. Next on my bucket list is to go to Mount Kailash. That is my next goal. I'll go up there in a bit. I'm going to go here first and get some bubble tea and just freshen up. So now I've went like a level up, and this is the second highest you can go, and then you can go to the next one up there, which I'll go to. There's also a lot of like kind of rooftop cafes and restaurants overlooking the stupa as well, which is nice. I mean, I just ate, so I'm not going to eat there, but if you are coming here, it would be a very nice place to have some food and look at the view. Also, the reason why you walk in circles, it's symbolical of the cyclic birth, karma, rebirth, death and rebirth, sorry. So that's why it's symbolic to walk in circles. Okay guys, that is it for Buddha Stupa. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. It's a super nice place and atmosphere. I'm going to get a taxi now to Durbar Square, and yeah, let's see where the day takes us. Okay guys, now I've reached Durbar Square. Durbar Square is famous because it is where the king was crowned and ruled from. Yeah, again, just lots of like shops, cafes around. Sorry, I wasn't talking into the mic the whole time. I was saying that this must be the palace, but that it looks like they are now joined of two, like this one over here looks more modern and this one looks more traditional. So I'm guessing this was the original palace and then this was built on it later. The detail in this is incredible. How long it must have taken to carve all of that. Presumably it was carved. Okay guys, so I was walking in and there's this cart over there, and as I was walking in they were like stopping me. So you have to pay to get into this square. It's 1,000 Nepali rupees for a foreigner and 500 for Nepali or local. And they gave me this like pink thing I have to wear on my neck to show I've paid, but I'm not seeing anyone else wearing one. So I'm like, I guess everyone here is looking more like a local. There's two foreigners over there who are also wearing them. So I guess it's just for foreigners that they have to wear this. I don't know. Anywho, so the ticket is for Hanuman Hoka, Durbar and Museum. Lots of handmade crafts and items to buy here as well. So beautiful. So many of them as well. Wait, let's go this way. It sounds like there's some music or something going on. It sounds fun. So let's go check that out. Let's see what's going on. Hello. It is so beautiful here. It's very much like Tibetan architecture, kind of that kind of East Asian architecture. So beautiful. And you can tell all of the buildings and architecture here is very old, very preserved till now, which is just amazing. So I'm coming back in towards this square. I think I went out by mistake. I took this loop kind of into the middle of nowhere streets, but coming back in now. I guess I paid for a museum, so let's try and find that and see what that's about.
We have a Living God festival next Tuesday.
Yeah?
Living God festival next Tuesday.
Sure.
And that day you find we bring the Kumari, the golden child Kumari.
You can also sit up on these as well. They look pretty full. So I think that's the main part of the square. It's basically like these four buildings. I feel like it definitely would be good to get a guide because there's so much kind of history and information about each of these structures, but it's hard to kind of know unless I guess you have someone kind of telling you. Hello, namaste. The man was trying to tell me that there's a festival next Tuesday of that boy on the poster, that they are bringing him home. I remember seeing about this boy in Dharamshala and reading about it, but I don't remember now. Wow, so beautiful. It's just so incredible. You can see there's Hindu statues, Ganesh, Kali, and then Buddha, Buddhist symbols and idols. Here is a Lord Shiva mandir. But yeah, just such a beautiful place, such a nice atmosphere. So much color, the detail in all of this architecture is incredible. Okay, so let's go back to the museum and see. I think that will give me some context to what I'm seeing. I should have done that at the start. In the museum now, so it's just giving the history of the palace and the kingdom here in Kathmandu. Basically, this palace was used for like the meeting of foreign diplomats and things like that. And there's also parts were ruined in the earthquake in 2014 and had to be rebuilt. Wow, so I'm inside. This is the museum part. It's explaining as well what they had to restructure from the earthquake. Sorry, it was in 2015, not 2014. Lots of earthquakes happen here in Nepal because of its location. So guys, that was it for Durbar Square. Absolutely love that. I think that's my favorite part that I've seen in Kathmandu so far. Just the architecture and so beautiful, and just really nice atmosphere around there as well. So much to see. There's just like everywhere you look, it's just like so much to see. So now I'm going to head back to my hotel, recharge my phone, it's almost dead, and then I will be going back out. I want to go around Tamil again in the daytime to see it properly, like in light. Then I will be going to Pashupatinath Mandir for Aarti in the evening. Absolutely loving Nepal. It's just so cool. It's just such a fusion of things. I love it. Guys, I'm back at my hotel. I'm just chillaxing and charging up my phone. Also just started period pains, so that's wonderful. The next part, guys, I'm most excited for and is the main thing I wanted to see in Nepal, in Kathmandu, which is Pashupatinath Mandir. I will explain more about the temple when I get to that area, but that is what I'm doing next. So yesterday I was kind of contemplating like maybe I would stay an extra day or more days in Nepal. I kind of felt like, oh, you know, what if I'm never back here again? Maybe this is my only time to do trekking and to see more of the Himalayas and everything. And then just calculating the flight cost change, and even if I was going trekking, I don't have any gear with me for trekking or hiking of any kind, so I would have to buy all of that or rent it, and it would just end up being really pricey that unfortunately I just can't really afford right now. Like, I'm not working, I don't know when I'm going to have a job again. Luckily I have gotten to see a lot of the Himalayas also, you know, when I was in Himachal Pradesh, and I've been to Kedarnath, so I feel lucky in that sense of like at least I have gotten to see that image of snow-capped, you know, really high peaks. Seeing Mount Everest would be amazing, you know, even if just from afar, but even to go to those points where you may be able to see it are like 2+ hours away, just won't have the time. But I'm really glad that I've gotten to see even what I've seen so far. It's just been amazing here. I absolutely love it. I love the atmosphere. It's so vibrant and so rich in culture and history. It's just an absolutely amazing place. Would definitely recommend coming, but definitely come for more than 2 days, guys. Don't make the mistake I have. I think going home tomorrow is what I have to do, just financially, unfortunately. But and also I do miss my boyfriend, and I'm excited to go back home to him as well. But yeah, I'm just can't wait for the rest of this evening in Kathmandu and showing you Pashupatinath. I cannot wait to go there, guys. It's a very special place. Cello, no more talking. Let's go outside. Okay, guys, I'm refreshed a little bit. I'm gonna go get a coffee at Himalayan Java. It's kind of like a chain restaurant, chain cafe here. So this is Tamil Center, as I showed in last night's vlog, but it's easier to see now. But yeah, so many shops just selling everything: clothes, pashminas, shawls, everything you could possibly want. Trekking gear. Okay, so this is where I'm going. Just need to cross the road. I am at Himalayan Coffee. It's like a specialty coffee place, and it's really modern. It's actually really cute, and it's got this nice view. I'm on the rooftop terrace. I haven't actually talked too much about Nepali food. You're probably wondering, like, why aren't I eating more Nepali food? Basically, the main dish of Nepal is dal bhat, which is the same as dal chawal in India. Very normal dish for me. I have it all the time. I will definitely have it today for dinner here, just to have the authentic experience. You know, it's the same as India, the food here. It's a fusion of Indian and Chinese food. So like momos and things are a popular snack, but they're also really popular in India. So for now, I just want something quick, and for dinner, I will have dal bhat, and you can see traditional Nepali food. Guys, I have made it to Pashupatinath Mandir.